The new episode actually dropped, and faster than anyone expected. We finally got a look at the Speakerman base. Boom even teased the Titan Speakerman, and then out of nowhere we see a full-on statue of Dark Speakerman, which bro just feels hella off to me. But the wildest part? Camerawoman literally popped back to life out of nowhere, and Jeffrey, bro looks like he's been munching on Godzilla steaks, cause man's built like a skyscraper now. Not gonna lie, feels like Boom's cooking some serious mind games here, especially with Camerawoman's resurrection. Something's definitely off, and it ain't as clean as it looks. And yeah, I hate to admit it, but this episode is packed with technical issues too, which is pretty unusual, considering how Boom usually polishes every single frame to perfection. Basically, something went off the rails with this episode, so let's break it all down piece by piece. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. Let's kick it off with the fact that this episode actually has multiple audio tracks, so yeah, you can pick which language to listen in. Sounds like a flex, but honestly, the new audio tracks legit sound like they were recorded in a bunker, or on some flip phone mic from 2003.
Nothing goes according to plan these days. Idiot, you are all important to me.
Heutzutage läuft nichts mehr nach Plan. Idiot. Ihr seid mir alle wichtig.
The dub literally just slaps over the original TV man voice, and all the background SFX, like the astro effects and ambient stuff, got butchered in quality, like downgraded 100 times. Now, I've got those same auto tracks on my channel too, and yeah, they suck. But I'm doing mostly talking head style content, which is way easier for AI to process. Boom, on the other hand, is dropping episodes stacked with sound effects, layered dialogues cutting in and out of nowhere. Stuff the standard free AI just can't properly analyze or voice over. Honestly, it would have been better to just scrap the whole feature, or if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. There are solid AI dubbing tools on external platforms that, with a bit of manual work, can sound almost like real narrators. But anyway, it is what it is. The episode kicks off right where the last one ended. Watchman of Doom storms in, bringing a couple of his crew. Not exactly a warm welcome. Large TV man drops the line. Nothing goes according to plan these days. POV speaker man presses him like, "Why risk yourself for us?" And then Big Bro throws out this surprisingly heavy line. "You're all important to me." It's wild seeing TV man, the same guy who used to call other races trash, now shifting into this almost family-first mindset. The Astros kick things off with a full-on roast session, and one of them immediately goes straight kamikaze. These dudes seriously been binging Fast and Furious. While an Astro slams into large TV man, the cameraman's FPS suddenly jumps to like 300 and they're just frozen in place.
Why not?
And over all of this chaos, you keep hearing Steak's goofy screams that don't fit the scene at all. Like bro, it legit sounds like a zombie woman giving birth, lol. And the quality? Yeah, bruh, that left the chat. Whatever. I already turned this into a sin count meme review, but let's get serious now and actually break it down. Polly goes, "I can't fight here." Cameramen finally unfreeze and start shooting back. Polly introduces Hunter to his Megatron sword, yeets him like trash, and pushes forward. In the back, there's some weird rig. 2 units forming an energy line. No idea what it is. But the wild part is the arena itself. It feels like we're phasing mid-fight between dimensions. One moment it's pitch dark like we're indoors, next second it's bright like we're outside. It's like we're popping in and out of layers while they're throwing hands. And despite the scuffed quality, the sequence actually hits. Polly then slices Hunter to pieces. Strength build maxed, while Hunter clearly went full agility and did nothing. Straight noob. Even without a torso he drops. My job here is done. Which turns out to be slapping a tracking device on Polly, which Polly will remove a little later. Bro literally announced his plan and handed Polly a reason to check himself. Looks like Hunter didn't put any points into intelligence either. Polly rips off the tracking device and says they need to get out of there. But instead of a smooth transition, we get a janky cut between 2 completely different animations. The Astro's entrance is all stiff, and his face legit looks ripped straight out of some random fan-made edit. Pretty obvious this scene was animated by someone else, and Boom just scaled it in. Astro fires a shot, but the guys take 0 damage, leaving everyone confused like, what's the trick here? And where the hell did Astro vanish to? Polly then says he doesn't sense any enemies nearby, which raises the question, how can he even sense that? Did he suddenly become a sensor, go full Sage mode from Naruto and start detecting chakra? Or maybe it's some dimensional ability, since TV men have been using this place for a while. Who knows? Turns out the whole Astro plan was just to distract them while planting multiple tracking devices and letting the agents escape back to the Speaker Men base so they could trace the location later. Speaker Man saw right through it, figuring out they planted 6 devices. He probably detected them thanks to his race's ability to pick up low-frequency sounds. And of course, Boom had to shove a tracking device in this exact place. Imagine if Dude was still alive here. That would hurt, bruh. Once again, it's clear the Astros aren't some hyper-intelligent invaders. They're just overpowered dudes running on like 20 IQ. Knowing full well the Speaker Men navigate by sound and can probably detect even the lowest frequencies, they still slap on tracking devices that literally beep. Then they throw in this fan-made looking Astro doing a dumb distraction move, and on top of that, they literally retreat mid-fight. That just hands the agents enough time to realize something's off, track down the devices, and destroy them. Instead of simply beating the agents within an inch of their lives, giving them 0 breathing room and forcing them to run while still carrying the trackers? Nah. Astros went galaxy brain with the dumbest plan possible, truly genius. After botching their whole plan, the Astros just stroll back in like nothing happened and keep fighting. Watchman of Hell starts flexing, dropping lines like, "Your end is near," and claiming they've now taken control of this place. But what does he actually mean? Is he just saying we're stronger so this spot's ours now? Or is he hinting that they literally seized control of the dimension itself? Honestly, I'm leaning toward the second one. Remember those 2 structures shooting the energy beam? Looked almost like some kind of station or anchor. So maybe after this episode, Large TV Man won't be able to use this dimension for teleportation anymore, since it's basically enemy territory now. That station might not just be some capture device to block TV men from teleporting. It could also be a teleport hub for the Astros themselves. Basically, it locks TV men out while giving the Astros their own gateway in. Remember how at first there weren't 2 obliterators with the Watchmen of Doom? Then suddenly, they just appear out of nowhere. Wouldn't be a stretch to say they popped in thanks to that station. Who knows, bro? Boom's just throwing more smoke screens at us, like he wants to explain everything in the very last episode. Polly straight up loses it and decides to go 1v1 against this monster, only to get blasted away by a single homing spear. Then, Uncle Watchman of Doom drops the absolutely insane line, "You wanted my big long sword? Hell nah, bruh." Boom might have gone way too far with this goofy humor. Like, bro was aiming to make the show feel serious, world-class epic. And then we get that. Low-key hilarious, but also completely derails the tone. What do you think? Funny or just dumb? But then, out of nowhere, a total dark horse, full-on plot piano in the bushes. Jeffrey spawns in and yells, "Whose mad dog is off the leash? This is my residence. This is my universe." And bro literally crawls out like Pennywise from the sewers, except he looks juiced up on a Mario mushroom. The kind that makes Mario supersized. Dude shows up towering over everyone like some giant raid boss. And just look at this dude's arm. That punch looked like something straight out of Saitama. Watchmen of Doom should have been reduced to atoms after that. And of course, Jeffrey decides to wake up at the very end of the fight. Like, thanks bro, real helpful. Man waits until everyone's half dead just to flex with a 1-punch finish, when he could have strolled in at the start, folded the Astros, ripped off the parasite, and we'd be chilling with a happy ending. But nope, dude hits snooze on his alarm until the plot demands it. Thanks to Jeffrey lending some backup, the agents manage to escape. Speaker Man checks in, like, "Is Polly okay?" "Yeah, bro, he's fine." Aside from the fact that he literally has no torso, but sure, it's just a scratch. Polly even doubles down, saying it's nothing serious. Then we cut to the Speaker Men base, which, according to my old theory, is probably underwater. And, yep, turns out that really was a statue of Dark Speaker Man. For some reason, it's glowing with red RGB lighting, though. And I have no idea how they managed to wire that into a statue. And honestly, I don't even get the point of this statue. It feels overused. Like, Plungerman had a statue. Now Dark Speaker Man gets one too. And to me, he never even felt like that major of a character. Instead of cooking up Godzilla-level nukes and spawning brand new semi-titans, we're gonna build statues and gigantic football field-sized rooms full of absolutely nothing. Speaker Man immediately freaks out. He literally sees the ghost of Camera Woman, who should be dead, and everyone else acts like nothing happened, like she never died at all, which puts Speaker Man's sanity on blast. Even the TV scientist is like, "Bro, did you hit your head? She's been here the whole time." Speaker Man protests. "I have proof, the camera footage." But the TV scientist just brushes it off and the detective confiscates the camera for investigation. Honestly, looking at poor Speaker Man here made me feel sorry for him. More than for Camera Woman, who died in the last episode. And low-key, that animation was kind of fire. Camera Woman glides through the air like she's straight up Michael Jackson. Then the subtitles from Titan Speaker Man pop up. "Take your time, friends. I'll go when I'm ready. Don't rush it." Cut to black, the TV scientist asks, "Are you ready?" And Speaker Man replies, "Almost." Episode ends on, "Time to clap back for real. Let's kick those toilet butts, folks." But I know what you're really wondering. How the hell is Camera Woman still alive? Honestly, there are way too many possibilities. One option, what Speaker Man saw was just an illusion crafted by some secret agent, and Camera Woman wasn't even there. But then the obvious question, why would the agent even do that? Answer, hell if I know. Second option, that Camera Woman is a shapeshifter, maybe even that lady who planted the virus on a cameraman back in season 25. But then we hit another wall. How did literally no one else notice Camera Woman's death? We know cameramen usually see through each other on the battlefield, so someone besides Speaker Man had to witness it. Another twist could be that the Camera Woman who died was actually the shapeshifter all along, and the real one never went down. But then again, why didn't anyone notice there were two Camera Women at the same time? Or maybe Speaker Man himself is trapped in some kind of illusion, straight up genjutsu style. Or flip it the other way. What if everyone else is stuck in the illusion, and Speaker Man is the only one actually seeing the truth? Another possibility, it's not Camera Woman at all, but just some other character who happens to look like her. Bro, this is way too tangled. Boom's definitely playing some kind of mind game chess with us, and we're all just stuck trying to connect the pieces. Anyway, I'm not about to melt my brain trying to solve these puzzle box theories, at least in this video. If you've got ideas, drop them in the comments. Overall, the episode felt mid. Basically, zero real info, bad quality all around, weird random sounds, frozen frames, awkward animations, looked more like 360p than 4K, plus a ton of bugs and glitches. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like Boom's usual work. I don't know if he was trying to show us what happens when he rushes, or if he just didn't care this time. It's also pretty obvious that parts of the episode were handled by different animators, so Boom is clearly trying to speed things up for us. But now you see why he usually worked solo. If you want something done right, you do it yourself. Still, I'm not disappointed. Whatever's going on in Boom's head, no matter how much copium he's inhaling, I can see he's at least trying to get episodes out faster. What will come of that? Who knows? Personally, I'd rather the episodes come out slower, but with the usual high quality. Yeah, that means I've got less content to work with for my own videos, but he could just drop more spoilers and extra info between episodes. Actually, this analysis was more on the troll side. I wasn't out here sniffing every single detail in the shadows, like, oh, check the chair, or there is a secret reference, or whatever. So if you spotted something I missed, drop it in the comments and I'll add it in the next video. But that's it for now. Stay skibidi.
Six drops in, but they told me to. I know the rest, but I play by the rules. Midnight pings, time like shakes. Skibidi bass, we raise and stay. Stitches cook, not over at night. Load the frame, cut to black, that's right.